Larry Anglisano with a tech report for EAA Chapter 166 in Hartford, Connecticut. Do a major avionics upgrade to an existing kit, or build a new one where it's up to you to handle the instrument panel work, and you might be tasked with cutting new metal. But there's also paint, placards, and any custom designs that you might want to make the kit one of a kind. Now, one company that's getting praise for its custom instrument panel design work and an efficient fabrication process is Superior Aircraft Components in Texas. I caught up with company founder Kranston Kincaid at Sun & Fun, who explained how it's done.
So at Superior Aircraft Components, we offer custom instrument panels for aircraft. We make the process really simple because we basically design, cut, powder coat, and print all in-house. And because we do all of those processes, our turnaround is really fast. We make only instrument panels. We don't have to relearn that process every time. Usually when you get an instrument panel done, what we found is that most people will have to get it cut. They can maybe design it, but then they have to take it to a paint shop. Then after the paint shop, they may take it to a t-shirt shop, and then they get it back, right? Because we do it in-house, we can control a lot of those processes and make sure that our panels are accurate and we can turn them around fast. Once you've decided what avionics you want in the panel, we make it really easy. You don't have to figure out if it fits or where it goes. Because we have a design team, they can just take everything that you're going to put, you list it down, and then we'll give you a preliminary design so that you can see if you like the instruments in that particular location, right? So we'll go back and forth with revisions until you have your panel exactly the way you want it. And once you approve that, 2 days from approval, the panel is produced. It goes right to our CNC machine, then it goes to powder, then it goes to print, and it's shipped out very quickly. So with the Superior panel, one of the big differences that you're going to find is that we UV print all of our graphics, right? So typically what you would see in a panel is silkscreen, and although that's durable, the UV print is a little bit more durable. You also may see laser etching, and where you etch off the top layer of powder or print to expose the layer underneath. What we do is direct printing, so we have a very high resolution, and it gives you the option to put any graphic that you would possibly imagine on the panel without doing any extra layers like vinyl or hydro dipping and some other different types of graphic printing. We offer 3 different levels of panel. So we have the economy, which is going to be powder coated, printed, and then shipped out to you. We also offer a premium, which is going to be powder coated, printed, and then there's a matte protective finish over the top of it to add a little bit of extra durability. And our highest level is going to be our luxury print. So that's going to be powder coated, printed with a UV print, full color. So anything that's on your computer screen, we can actually print on the panel. And then it's going to have a protective matte finish as well. So here we have a couple of examples of different tiers. This is going to be our economy level. Like I said, it's base coat, powder coat with a print on top. There's just your basic printing like you normally would see. And then we move up to our premium, which is going to be our base coat. We add line graphics, and then we have a matte finish over the top. And finally, we're going to have our luxury print. This is where you're going to get full color graphics, including lines. And again, it's going to have the matte finish over the top of it as well. So if you look over here, you can actually see some of our extensive printing capabilities. This is done again in Photoshop, and then we print this directly on the panel. This is a custom design that we designed here. And as well, a luxury over here as well. We've taken this design, I kind of like to call this the Rolls Royce of everything. It has that really luxury feel, so it's a little bit different than the last one you just looked at, which is more fun. This is going to be a luxury print as well. We've done the wood grain. A lot of people like the retro look, so we can print the wood grain directly on there. So again, we have our base coat, powder coat. The wood grain is printed on. We do have a little line graphic here, accent, and then we matte finish that with a matte finish powder. Kind of the same thing here. This is a Cessna 172. We have the base coat powder here. This powder color is a little bit different, but it is printed on. And then we have printed colors here for the breaker switches to differentiate avionics and just regular battery essential. We have the Cessna graphic over here. We also put the icons for the mic and phone with this Bose icon right there. And then we put a matte finish powder over the top of everything here as well. When you're looking to price your panel, you can expect to spend about $2,200 at our lower level. That's going to include all of your design work, us to cut it, us to powder coat it, and us to print it, and then shipping is extra. For $50 more, you can move up to the premium line and get the extra protection. And for $150 more, you can get the luxury level, depending on the graphics and design. Of course, if it goes to extensive graphics, there's a little bit more design time in that, but it's not much more to go to the full luxury line of panel. So one of the reasons why we started this company is, as an airplane owner and pilot, I was looking to do some upgrades. And when it came time, I literally had to design my own panel, and then I had to find someone to manufacture it and basically CNC cut it. Well, then they told me I had to go to the automotive shop to have it painted. And then they told me I had to go to the t-shirt shop to have it silk screen and printed. So I knew that there was a better way, and there wasn't a lot of information on panel design, so I had to take all the measurements myself. So I figured, okay, if I'm having this problem, someone else is having this problem as well. And so I just started collecting templates. The process a lot easier and simpler for clients who will be in my same position. So with us, again, we can design it, powder coat it, print it, all in one place, and we understand panels, we know panels, because that's really all we do is panels, and so we don't have to relearn processes. We have it pretty much down to a science. So if you're looking for an instrument panel and you're in that stage, you can go to the website superioratx.com. You can find us on Instagram, superior.atx, or Facebook, superior atx, and we're in Austin, Texas.